Good afternoon. I'm Blake Saraga, joined by Jared Lackman-Minkoff, and we're here with another match in this NHL Kids Tournament at the Pierrefonds Sports Complex. This one's going to be the last one of the day for me and Jared. This is going to be the Rangers against the Bruins. This is going to be a good one. And you know what? Let's talk about how the Bruins have been so far in this tournament.
Yeah, I mean, they've got some. They don't necessarily score that much, the Bruins, but they always find a way to pull off these methodical victories. 3-1, 4-1. They had a 4-1 win earlier against the Red Wings, and they've had a good day today. I don't have their exact stats in front of me, but they're in every single game. They're never out of a game, and they always find a way. If they don't win, they can usually pull off a tie. They rarely lose.
Yeah, and the Bruins unfortunately lost one of their best players in this tournament, Kunsum. He won't be playing in this game, unfortunately, for reasons that we are not aware of. But that is more to the advantage of the Rangers, who don't have to deal with the big defenseman who has the potential to break out in open ice as well. And I've noticed here, Xavier Tenard, the forward for the Rangers, has changed jerseys again in this tournament. He's now wearing number 31. He was wearing 40 earlier today, and yesterday he was wearing number 22. So a bit of confusion here. I'm not exactly sure who number 40 is in nets. I think that's number 40 over there. It could be Mathis Gagné, who wore number 40 yesterday. Tenard wore that jersey earlier today, so I'm just going to assume that it's Mathis Gagné. My apologies if it does end up being Ocean Lee. We're going to go with Gagné, though, right now. The face-off won by Matthew Levine, the captain for the Rangers. This is going to be a good one between the Rangers and Bruins. We have Levine there in open ice, Vachera with him. This one is recovered by number 8 on the Bruins. Lucier behind his own net, looking to make something happen. He leaves it for McManus. That's Logan McManus on the Bruins, and there's going to be a whistle here. We're going to see what the ref calls.
Already. I believe it was on McManus fell down. I believe that's the call. It's interference here.
So there's going to be an interference charged against Nicholas Vachera on the Rangers, and that's going to be a 2-minute minor, it seems. So to start the game, we're only 24 seconds in, and there's going to be a man advantage for the Bruins, and they're a dangerous team to give a man advantage to. They're missing one of their best players, but that they still have a very, very potent offense, which has been very dominant to start this tournament. Speaking of which, they lose that face-off to the Rangers, and the Rangers are going to try and make something happen here. You see Vachera explaining to his mom why he's in the penalty box, and then you see the glove save by Gagné.
Well, the Bruins have very good special teams. We know they create a lot of offense on their penalty kill, oddly enough, but their power play is nothing to scoff at either. They have some great players who can really unwind that puck. They've got great shots, but also some great vision and passing ability.
That's for sure. And the Bruins win that face-off, but lose the puck. That's Troy. It's Troy who loses it. He puts it up the ice, and Levine is trying to make something happen in open ice here, and he puts it through the legs of the goalie, and the goalie doesn't freeze it in nets for the Bruins. We have number 41. That's St. Hilaire, who played last game. And here we have Pulio. Excuse me, not Pulio. That's Liam Bosom behind the net. The Bruins are trying to make something happen. Lucier trying to shoot on net, but he's unsuccessful there, and the Bruins recover it. Rangers successful at dumping the puck, and there you have Mohamed Kaba putting the pressure on the Bruins. The big body defenseman, never afraid to push it up the ice. He's great with his stick, and there he puts it behind the ice for Tenard, who's now wearing number 31. Not doing us any favors, changing his number for a third time in this tournament, but his play is very noticeable to point out, so it wasn't hard to tell who that was there. Behind the net are the Rangers, and now the Bruins collect the puck at center ice. Number 2 for the Bruins is Donovan Clark. Clark passes it off to McManus. McManus trying to make something happen here. He puts it in front of the crease, but Gagné, I don't think Gagné realized it was there. However, fortunately for him, McManus was wide left. McManus has it. Pepin trying to control the puck in the neutral zone, and he gives it up. It's number 31 for Ocean Lee's, where it used to be number 31, but now that's Tenard. Excuse me for the confusion. Tenard had a chance on net. Another shot on net by the Rangers, stopped by St. Hilaire, and now the Bruins Bruin number 52, Alero. Alero, nothing there for him. Behind his own net, there goes Tanor. Tanor passes it off. And then Gagné is going to collect it behind his own net. He tumbles over. He takes a little fall there. He seems to be fine now. Mohamed Kaba tries to clear it as he goes off the ice for some rest. And there's Nicholas Vachera outside of the penalty box. The Rangers successfully kill that penalty. It's still 0-0. 7 minutes left in the first period. And we see the Rangers in open ice. It's number 9, Levine, the captain, loses it. He tried to take on the whole team by himself. Alero for the Bruins there. Pass it up to Pulio, number 19. Made a name for himself in this tournament, that's for sure. And there's Clark controlling the puck in his own zone. Leaves it for fellow defender, Dubuc. Dubuc. Back up to McManus. There's Lucier, who loses it. Tanor coming in hot with some speed. He has Vachera with him. He's going to dangle in front of the net. He shoots. And that's blocked by one of the Bruins. Pulio chasing. Fai right now, Fai behind his own net, tries to clear it, but the Bruins collect it. That's Liam Bosa, number 22, who loses it now. And there's Fai again, trying to make something happen. He has a teammate with him, and he's going to cross it. And that almost went in off the one-time attempt. Matthew Levine there trying to make something happen. Vachera to Levine. Levine across the ice. And there's a shot, and it's a goal! Let's see who that was when he turns around. Beautiful pass by Vachera, and that's going to be a goal for the Rangers.
It was Xavier Trau who took that shot. Just an absolute sharpshooter from the bottom of the left face, or excuse me, the left face-off dot, and he just beats Saint-Hilaire. He was never expecting that one, and that was just a lethal shot.
Saint-Hilaire had some problems in the last game against the Maple Leafs, blocking those passes, those shots that went top shelf, and Trou took advantage of that, scoring a top shelf goal of his own. And now we see the face-off here, the Rangers with the 1-0 lead, 5:47 to go in the first period. Great way to start the game by Trou for the Rangers.
For sure, yeah. And I mean, after that Bruins power play especially, they had some of the momentum going in. And so when you don't necessarily need to be dominating the game to score a goal, and Trau just proved that there. It was one shot, one goal.
And that face-off, it was Tanor against McManus. Tanor took that one, and Tanor trying to control it, but he can't. Vachera dumps it now for the Rangers into the Bruins zone, and that's going to be collected by a Bruins defender. That's number 15 for the Bruins, Liam Wallace, who was ejected last game against the Maple Leafs. I believe if it wasn't against the Maple Leafs, then it was earlier on today. Liam Wallace, it's good to have him back, and there's a stop by the goaltender, Saint-Hilaire.
That was a nice shot by Lavigne. You didn't really have the angle there, but it's always good when you put it on net because an offensive zone faceoff is never a bad thing either.
And now we have McManus for the Bruins looking to make something happen. He leaves it for Lucier. Lucier gets the puck stripped. That looks like Levine. Levine to Vachera. Vachera scored in his last game. A beautiful shot in the top right corner off the wrist shot. And there we have McManus in open ice on the breakaway. McManus not able to get a shot off due to the pressure from the Rangers defense, but the Bruins still have possession in the Rangers zone. There's Lucier battling against the boards with two Rangers right now. Gets pushed against the boards. There's no call there for roughing. There's some boos in the crowd from the parents who are looking for a penalty call there, and the ref is going to blow the play dead.
Yeah, when you hold the puck on the boards for too long like that and the official loses sight of the puck, they're just going to want to start the whole thing over with a face-off. But that was a great rush in from McManus. Excellent move to the backhand. He looked like he had Mathis Gagné beaten, but he just lost the handle on the puck there.
Yeah, and now on the face-off is Alero against Tanor, and Tanor's going to take that one. And the Rangers are going to try to get it out of their zone. And that's a hit. A hit against Donovan Clark. Clark gets up. Bruins still have possession. Clark doesn't seem bothered by the contact. And there's going to be a whistle now against, it seems like the Bruins. It seems like McManus, not McManus, Dylan Lucier. Actually, it's a Ranger going to the box.
I believe they're calling interference on Sean St. Jacques for that hit on Donovan Clark.
That's a very late call, don't you think, Jared?
Well, they were waiting for the Rangers to touch up, but yes.
Oh, you're right. I did not see the hand by the referee. And now we have another face-off here. Alero against Tenard. Just adjusting the play clock now as we've had a couple technical difficulties. The Rangers are going to be short-handed now, and the Bruins have it in their zone. That's going to be a shot on net, and the Bruins capitalize. That's a goal for the Bruins to tie it up. Number 19 for the Bruins, Antoine Pouliot. He's been scoring goals all tournament.
Yeah, he has. He scored a hat trick against the Flyers yesterday. I mean, he's just in the right place at the right time, and oftentimes that's going to result in a goal, right? These goaltenders can't control every single rebound, and so if you just stand in front of the net, the puck's going to come to you, and Pouliot knew that and took full advantage.
And Pouliot putting the rebound in as soon as he saw it, and now the Rangers are anxious to put in another one after the Bruins tie it up 1-1. That was a short power play for the Bruins as we're now back to 5-on-5. You see Tenard getting stripped by Lucier. Lucier shoots it on net, blocked by the blocker of Mathis Gagné. Tenard controls it, passes it to Kaba. Kaba takes the shot, stopped by the glove of St. Hilaire. And now the Bruins looking to get it out of their zone. The Rangers applying pressure here. Sean St. Jacques out of the box with Kaba and Tenard. Bruins in space. That's Lucier. Lucier tries to Euro step over Vitrinas, but he's unsuccessful there. And the Bruins have it. The Rangers have it. That's Kaba. Kaba trying to make something happen. Unsuccessful. Tenard using his blazing speed. Let's see what he could do. Blazing past the defense. He does one move, he does another, but he loses the puck. At the attempt for the toe drag, McManus with it now. Number 9 for the Bruins. He has a teammate with him. He shoots it on net. Stopped by the glove of Gagné.
Well, you see, it's the little details that make the difference in the grand scheme of an entire hockey game. That was Donovan Clark, the defenseman. A quick stick check at the defensive blue line to take the puck away from, I believe, Xavier Tenard. And that's what started that rush for the Bruins. Ultimately results in a shot on goal and an offensive zone faceoff.
Exactly, Jared, and those are the types of things that don't show up in the stat sheets. But us up here, we appreciate them, and so do the coaches. And we see the Bruins here coming in hot, trying to make something happen. They have it in their own zone. It's number 15 for the Bruins, Liam Wallace. There's Levine with it. He passes it off. Bruins get the puck back in their own zone. Playing hot potato right now with the puck, it seems. These two teams. That's McManus in the corner. He's looking for a teammate. Liam Bosom's there. Liam Wallace shoots it on net. That one's off the mark. And the Bruins are trying to get it behind the net of the Rangers, but the Rangers are persistently trying to dump the puck. There's Liam Wallace now, and Levine passes it up to Vachera. Vachera's with Kaba. Kaba and Vachera all alone. Vachera isn't able to put in the rebound off the shot by Kaba, and the Bruins look to clear. Bruins making something happen. There's a 2-on-2, but the Bruins get stripped. Now that's Nathan Fye who passes it off to Levine. Levine cross crease to Fye. Great sliding save by St. Hilaire.
Yeah, great job by St. Hilaire to keep his eye on that puck. Although I would have liked Nathan Fye to shoot that a little bit earlier. You can see after he received the pass, he took an extra second to settle it down before shooting, and that unfortunately gave St. Hilaire an extra second to come across. If he had shot that right away, not necessarily one-timed it, but had just cut down by a fraction of a second the amount of time he took to receive the pass, it would have potentially been a goal.
Certainly, and that's St. Jacques taking the face-off for the Rangers. The Bruins come up with that one. McManus wasn't able to get his stick on that. The Bruins have it in their own zone. The Rangers have it in their own zone. Looking for an opening. That was Trou. Now Vitrinas behind his own net. He loses it to the Bruins. Now the Bruins suddenly have an opening here. The puck sails right over the net. That's 15 now. Liam Wallace shoots it on net. The puck's in front. Gagné trying to locate the puck. The Bruins doing a great job in keeping it out of sight. Lucier looking for an opening. He has teammates all around. Behind the net goes the Bruins. An attempt at a Michigan and then maybe a high stick there. And there's going to be no call by the referee. It doesn't matter. The Rangers have it now, and they're in the Bruins zone. That's Levine. See what he's going to do with it. Quick little nifty move. He puts the puck behind the net for his teammate. And that was St. Jacques with the shot attempt. Levine has it again. Another beautiful deke. And he breaks out of the zone. He is in the neutral zone now. He passes it to Vitrinas. Vachera with a last-minute shot to end the period. 1-1, Jared. What do you see so far?
Yeah, well, great display of skill on both sides here. I mean, the Bruins at the end of the period there, I believe that was Logan McManus, who appeared to be going for a lacrosse-style goal, but he actually flipped the puck up to Dylan Lucier. That's a rather creative move that we haven't seen used too often in a tournament like this, but it is actually an effective way to create offense, because if you have a teammate standing still in the crease there, then you can just flip it up to them instead of having to go around the net with it and potentially get pickpocketed by a defender. But overall, I thought it was a pretty even period. I mean, the Bruins had 2 power plays. They were able to capitalize on the second one, but not the first one. And so even with those 2 power plays, the Rangers were still able to hang in there, and they got a goal for themselves. So this is pretty even so far.
I agree with you there. We've seen some really good things from both offenses, and even though the Bruins are missing Kunsum, his loss hasn't been too detrimental to the Bruins' play so far. We have 2 very fast-paced teams here who both are looking to start this period off with another goal. It's 1-1 now, about to drop the puck. That's Tenard against number 22, Liam Bosom at center ice. And we'll see who gets this face-off. I think Gagné.
Just waiting for him to pick up his water bottle and fell off the net.
Yeah, exactly. And Tenard wins this one. Vitrinas has it now for the Rangers to Vachera. Vachera looking with his head up to Tenard. Tenard's there. He's looking to make something happen. Looked like he was going to flip it there, try and flip it into the net, but he puts it back behind the net for St. Jacques. St. Jacques looking for Vachera, but he's not there. St. Jacques again, not able to get the puck away from the Bruins defense, and now the Bruins have it. They're going to clear it. That's Liam Bosom. Bosom loses it. That's Tenard. The Bruins are able to get it back. That's Lero. And a quick shot by McManus. Excuse me. That was Pouliot. Pouliot almost got his second goal of the game, but it was batted out of the air by Gagné. Puck batted in the air again. Bruins and Rangers fighting for it. The Bruins can't come up with it now behind the net. And that's a shot by the Bruins off the mark. Pouliot looking for his second goal of the game. He shoots, and that's wide left. Alero trying to control it, but he's cornered by 2 Rangers. Looks like we're going to see a clear here by Vachera, unless he's trying to take it himself, which he is. Vachera actually dumps it off for Tenard. Tenard, quick little move. He shoots off the blocker of St. Hilaire. Bruins have it again. Lucier loses it. Kaba battling against the boards with McManus. Levine comes up with it now. Levine in the corner, looking for a teammate, but he pulls off a beautiful deke, only to lose the puck to the Bruins defense. More battling against the boards, and then there's a trip on Dylan Lucier. There's no call. McManus shoots, cross to Lucier, and Lucier times it in right over the right pad of Gagné. Beautiful play by McManus and Lucier. 9-8.
I thought the official had lifted his arm as if there was going to be a penalty there, but it appears actually the penalty was going to be on the Rangers, so that goal will stand. Fantastic play by McManus and Lucier, once again connecting as they tried late in the first period to no avail.
Yeah, you got to love the chemistry between those 2 boys. And now it's going to be 2-1 for the Bruins. Great job at scoring the first goal in this period, 2 minutes in, and the Bruins win another face-off. McManus is still on the ice, and so is Lucier. They're going to see if they could connect maybe one more time. That's Wallace with it. Lucier now leaves it for Nikolaitis. McManus now. And the Rangers looking to get it out of their zone. Phi tries to clear it. Unsuccessful there as the Bruins get it back in the neutral zone. Onside the Bruins. And they lose it. Levine looking to reset. Comes in with speed. Passes by a couple Bruins. No offside was called, and he shoots. Save by St. Hilaire.
Fantastic transition play there from Mathieu Lavigne. I mean, he kept his head up the whole way, and while doing that, he was able to dangle around 3 different Bruins. And like we talked about earlier, it's those little details, right? The Rangers will have an offensive zone face-off now, and that's all thanks to Mathieu Lavigne. So anything that comes of this was due to that rush there.
Agreed, and that's the Bruins winning the face-off. Controlling the puck now is Wallace, and Wallace flips it over to the neutral zone, and the Rangers just go offside by an inch there. That call could have gone either way. Unfortunately, we don't have New Jersey at the replay center to look that over for us. So whatever the ref makes, whatever initial call the ref makes is what is going to stand here at the Pierre Font Sports Complex, and they're going to face off in the neutral zone. Face off won by the Bruins. That's Lucier. Lucier has a goal in this game already. He flips it up over the net. Number 22 recuperates it. That's Liam Bosom for the Bruins. Tenal coming in with speed. We haven't called his name too much in this game. To Levine. Levine has Cabo with him right there. One-time attempt. But the Bruins, great defensive stand there. Thanks to Liam Wallace. And a hit against Phi. But he gets up. He's just fine. And the Bruins have another 2-on-1. Another shot. And it's no good. Wow. Gagné is able to spread his body across the crease. And you had Lucier and McManus who were trying to set each other up for another goal there. I believe that was a pass from McManus to Lucier, unsuccessful.
Yeah, that was incredible awareness from Mathis Gagné. I mean, he somehow knew that puck was directly to his right, and he was able to dive across and keep the rebound out. That was very impressive. Saved another goal.
Yeah, he indeed did save another goal. And now we have a face-off here in the Rangers zone. We're going to have number 22, Liam Bosom, lining up with, it looks like, Levine here. And the ref is fixing the neck guard. The ref is fixing the neck guard. That looks like Vachera. No, excuse me, that's not Vachera. That's Sean St. Jacques, and the neck guards have been an issue so far in the tournament, falling off. The refs just stop the game and fixes it for St. Jacques, and the face-off is won. And the Bruins have it now. Bruins have it. That's Allaire. Allaire in the corner looking for a teammate. And Mohamed Kaba in open ice. He's with Vitrinas. Nothing there for him as he gets stripped.
It's a shot from Pouliot that came in. Saved by Gagné.
Yeah, and that's going to be a face-off now in the zone for the Rangers. Matisse Gagné talking to the referee. And we have a line change here. That's 22 for the Rangers now. Liam Bosom. Excuse me, not Liam Bosom. That was Elliot Allaire. Bosom with it. Bosom in open ice. Now Bosom has it. He flips it for a teammate. Tenal tried to steal it there, but it's no good. Bosom, fans on the play. He tried to hit a slap shot there. Gagné unable to control it in front of his own net. And there's Levine, Mathieu Levine, unable to get it out of his zone as well. Shot there by Nikolaitis. That's wide. And the puck sails back into the Bruin zone. Nikolaitis collects it behind the blue line. Nikolaitis looking to break free. That's Liam Wallace now. Back to Nikolaitis. Tenor. Unable to get anything going here in this game so far, although he's been red hot in this tournament. There we have Pulio, who has a goal. Another shot there off the pass from Pulio. That shot was by Lucier. Lucier scored the goal off the one-timer from McManus earlier in this game, but that's going to be saved by Mathis Gagné as we face off in the Rangers zone.
Well, that was another tactic we've seen more and more times employed in this tournament, is where a player's 1-on-2 against both defensemen. If the defenseman's in a shooting lane, then the shooter will pull their stick back to completely change the angle of the shot. We didn't see that much in the first 2 days, but we're seeing it more today.
Indeed we are, and that's Vitrinas right now for the Rangers. He puts it back into his zone. That's Ranceur. Ranceur turns it over. Pulio has it again, looking for his second goal, and that's way off above the net and out of bounds, almost hits the mesh up top there, and we're going to face off again.
Well, as the Rangers, that's what you need to do. This Bruins team has so many lethal shooters that if they get a clear lane to the net, the goalie may not be able to stop them, because they're able to find those openings in the top corner, 5-hole, glove side, whatever it is. And so it's important to get your sticks in those shooting lanes so that, just like there, so that the puck deflects out of play.
Precisely, and that's Fai right there, able to clear the puck out of his zone, and the Bruins are going to collect it. That's Thomas Pepin. We haven't seen him much in this game, and a little collision there. Tenal trying to take advantage. Tenal shoots, goes off the left post. That looks like it went in for a second, but the referee's waving it off. Now Fai trying to make something happen. Number 2 for the Bruins. And that's McManus now. Donovan Clark, number 2 for the Bruins. Passes it off to Lucier. Now we have Liam Bosim controlling it. He gave it to McManus. McManus trying to go coast to coast, but he's stripped. He gets the puck back, looking for a teammate, but Levine's there. McManus, one-time attempt, back to number 8, Dylan Lucier for the second time this game. McManus puts it right where he needs to for Dylan Lucier, and that's his second goal of the game.
Well, that duo is becoming extraordinary to watch, isn't it? That's the second time in this game that they've connected, and they're always looking for each other when they're out there on the ice. And they're a perfect complementary duo, because McManus, we see a lot of duos like this in this tournament where you have one player who's kind of the passer, the puck carrier, and they draw all the defenders to them. They draw all the attention, which opens up more space for that sharpshooter finisher like Lucier.
100%. You see McManus here facing off with Fai. You have to wonder if McManus and Lucier have played together before this tournament, because their chemistry is just off the charts. As we see Lucier here, he's on the hat-trick watch now, just like so many players in this tournament have been. We've seen a lot of games where players are scoring 2 goals apiece, and they're hunting for that hat-trick as Lucier passes it up to Liam Bosim. Liam Bosim back to Lucier, and Lucier is knocked over, losing balance. Mohamed Kaba clearing it. No icing there. And that's a one-timer by Vitrinas, saved by St. Hilaire.
That's a great job by Sean St. Jacques. That's something that doesn't take a lot of talent necessarily, is the ability to just beat out the icing. Because even though you're not necessarily going to be first to the puck, if you keep grinding at it, you could eventually beat out the icing, which is exactly what he did there. And he gets it up to Xavier Trau, who gets a great scoring chance. It's little things like that that make a difference.
It's the little things that count, as Jared said. And now Fai is lining up against McManus. Fai wins the face-off for his Rangers. Vitrinas tries to keep it in the Bruins zone, and he does successfully. He has Mohamed Kaba there in the middle of the ice if he wants to pass it back, but he loses that. And the Bruins looking to make some headway. Liam Bosim isn't able to track that puck. As we see, number 21 for the Rangers, Vitrinas. And that's Trou. Trying to get it out of his zone. Bosim and Allaire trying to battle 2 Rangers. Now it's 4 Rangers against the boards. We'll see who comes up with it. That's Fai to St. Jacques. Now the Bruins have it again. That's McManus. Excuse me, that's actually Pulio. Cabo with it now, Defy. And it goes behind the Bruins net. That's collected by Nikolaitis. Nikolaitis has been quiet in this game, although he had a couple assists in the last one for the Bruins. Now the Bruins looking to make a push. That's Allaire there, making the pass. Pulio off the shot, and the one-timer for Allaire, but it goes way to the left, and he broke his stick. He's going to go to the bench and be replaced by Lucier, as Lucier is going to hunt for his third goal. Kaba leaves it for 5. Back to Kaba behind the net. He's unable to track that one. And Liam Wallace clears it for the Bruins. Lucier trying to go get it now. But Tenard is there first. We're still waiting for Tenard to score his first of the game, as we're so used to. And we see Nikolaitis clear it for the Bruins. Lucier now battling with Levine. He wins that battle, trying to get the puck on net, but maybe that broken stick from his teammate was in the way a bit. I can't really tell from here. And the players are going to move the blade out of the way. Rangers trying to get it out of their zone now. That looks like Phi. No, it was Vitrinas. Actually, it was Trou. Trou now shoots it. Trou's shot saved by St. Hilaire.
You see he's visibly frustrated after that one, because that was a point-blank chance by Xavier Trou. And a great stop by St. Hilaire as he comes out. Great positioning, and the puck goes right to the logo, which is exactly where you want it as a goalie.
Yeah, and you got to hand it to St. Hilaire. He's made some really good saves in this game so far. The Rangers only have 1 goal, and St. Hilaire is a large part of that as the Bruins continue to set the tone without their best player. Another save stopped by St. Hilaire, and we're going to face off again.
Well, Xavier Tenard took a shot right off the face-off there, and you can tell with only 20 seconds left in the second period, down by 2, the Rangers are aware that it would help their chances quite a lot if they were able to get one late in the second period.
Oh, would it ever. And that's Clark with it for the Bruins. Clark, nice move, looking for an open man. He loses it, but he gets it back. 11 seconds left. Looks like the Bruins are going to try and make one more attempt here at a goal. That's Pulio. Pulio leaves it for his teammate, number 22. And they just run out of time. That was Pulio looking to set up Liam Bosom. Jared, that was a pretty action-packed period. Not too many goals, but still we saw a lot of things there. 2 goals by the Bruins. What do the Rangers need to do to get back in this game?
I mean, they just need to keep taking some shots at the net, right? I mean, the Bruins, excuse me, the Bruins have that connection of McManus and Lucier. Not sure the Rangers have anything like that really on their team, but they still have skilled players in their own right. So we've seen throughout this tournament, the Rangers, they've been able to score a lot of goals just based off pure skill. They don't necessarily control the play. They don't control the puck as much as their opponents. But when they get one chance, oftentimes it ends up in the back of the net. And so they just need to almost create their own luck in a sense. They need to force the Bruins to make mistakes on the forecheck. They need to just find themselves in a place where they can get an odd man rush. Because the problem is that when St. Hilaire is playing such a solid game, that kind of hinders that Rangers strategy of just capitalizing on the opportunities that they get.
100%. And how important is the play of Xavier Mendy Tenard in this third period for his team?
Yeah, I mean, he's their best offensive weapon, right? He takes the most shots, it seems, and he's an extremely skilled player as well. So when the puck is on his stick, usually good things will happen.
Speaking of Tenard, he just lost it, and that's number 52, Allaire, who tried to make the play. And the offside is called on Mohamed Kaba. He tries to break the zone, but he didn't realize Vechera and potentially Tenard were there as well. So the ref's going to call that. We're going to face off in the neutral zone.
Yeah, not a great start to the period for the Rangers. They were a bit out of sync there. It's common to see that on the first few seconds.
And that face-off won by the Rangers. There's Trou with the puck. Trou has Kaba with him. Looks for Kaba, the deflection. Kaba so close to putting a goal past St. Hilaire, but just out of luck. Bruins try and make something happen in the Rangers zone, but quickly gets stripped by the captain, Mathieu Levine. Levine, quick move. Levine looking to take it coast to coast here. Maybe he's the spark that the Rangers need, but however, he's stripped by Pouliot. Pouliot for Haller. Haller shoots. Blocked by Kaba. That's Tenor coming in with speed. He has Levine with him. Tenor all by himself. And he's not able to put that one in. And it seems like St. Hilaire put his glove on that. He wasn't able to find it right away. But fortunately for him, he's able to put a stop to that one.
That was a fantastic rush by Xavier Tenor. I mean, just coming from the defensive zone, he ends up in the offensive zone, splits the defense. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite elevate the puck. That's what coaches teach them at a young age. When you're in on goal like that, when you're right in the crease in front of the net, they tell you to elevate the puck, and you can see that's what he tried to do, but unfortunately, he just fanned on it a little bit.
And there's Tenor again. It looked like the Bruins didn't even try on that face-off. Tenor won that one easily. That's 21 Vitrinas for the Rangers. He passes it off to Levine. Vachera tries to make a quick move, but stripped by Bosom. It's Wallace with it now. McManus sets Bosom up. Bosom goes behind the net, tries to pass it in front for a teammate, unable to find anything there. That's Wallace. Wallace to Lucier. Lucier tries to cross crease it to Bosom, but nothing was there. Stopped. Lucier's there again. He shoots. He almost secures the hat trick. But Mathis Gagné able to slide across the crease just in time. Quick little deke there by Wallace. He secures the puck behind the net. The Rangers need to clear it now. Tenor specifically has been on the ice for a very long time, as have most players on this shift. That's a shot by McManus. He's wide to the left. Wallace looking for Lucier. He's not there. McManus gets it back in the right corner. Wallace calling for it at the blue line. We'll see if McManus looks his way. McManus cross crease to Lucier. Lucier loses the puck. Tenor trying to get it back, but Lucier is there. Levine has it now, passes it up to Nicholas Vachera. Vachera shoots on net, but he's wide left. Collected by the Bruins. That's Liam Wallace there, doing it all on his own. Beautiful deke to undress a few of the Rangers defenders. And there's going to be some contact there, it looks like, between Mohamed Kaba and Liam Wallace.
Great job by Liam Wallace there. Attacks directly into the Rangers' defensive formation, and he draws a lot of contact there from Xavier Tenor. I'm not sure exactly what the penalty is. Perhaps it's a hooking call. That's usually what happens when you have a speedy player in a rush like that. But great job by Wallace to draw that penalty.
Yeah, Tenor was looking at the ref, and he was like, are you sure? Are you sure? I'm going into the box. But yeah, Tenor is going to be in the box for the Rangers, which is very unfortunate. With 6 minutes and 25 seconds left on the game clock. It's 5:43 right now. The game ends in 7 minutes, so we'll see if this one could go all the way through. The Rangers need to know if they're going to make a push, but let's see what they could do without him. There's Liam Wallace. He has Lucier with him. Liam Wallace shoots off the blocker of Mathis Gagné. Wallace has it back, dumps it into the corner for Lucier. Lucier back to Wallace. Wallace right off the blocker again of Gagné. And they're looking to set up the same exact play here, Wallace. And there it is. There's the hat trick. Once again, Lucier scores his third goal of the game. And guess who passed it to him? It was the person that gave him the same setup 2 times prior. It was McManus to Lucier. You can't ask for much more than that. Both of those players each have 3 points tonight. Yeah,
I mean, it's just so entertaining to watch. I mean, it's as if every time the puck's on Logan McManus's stick, you know exactly where he's looking. There have even been a couple of extra times in this game where McManus tried that pass across to Lucier, and it didn't result in a goal. So that duo could be in on like 4 or 5 goals right now. It's really fun to watch.
Yeah, the possibilities would be endless with this duo. Who knows what this duo could do on the ice without Kunsa, one of their best players. Maybe they'll open up things more for that pairing. We have Mohamed Kaba there leaving it. And Tanal is back on the ice. It's 4-1 now for the Bruins with 4 minutes and 45 seconds left in the game. Trou dumps it off for Fai. Fai needs to get it out of his zone. And that should have been an offside call by the referee there. But nothing was called, and the refs, the Rangers, looking to get it out of their zone. That's Levine. Levine has Fai with him, and Kaba as well. Levine shoots it on net, and that's a goal. Goes right under the glove of St. Hilaire, and Levine's happy to put that one through, although it might be too little too late with the game score being 4-2 with 4 minutes to go.
Yeah, they're going to keep a running clock here as we're approaching 5:50 p.m., but great shot by Lavigne. I was a little surprised to see that one beat St. Hilaire since there was no screen, and that shot wasn't tipped either, but it could be a spark for the Rangers.
Yeah, he put it in the perfect spot there. And Levine and Fai are sort of just watching right now. Looks like Levine sort of gave up a bit after that goal, which is odd because I would think that it would provide a spark. But we see the Bruins here looking to make a play. There is Liam Bosom. Bosom, that's number 28. That's Pepin. And a potential breakaway here for Levine. He has Tanal with him. Levine to Tanal. And it's good. Tanal scores his first goal in the game, and Levine secures his second point in 25 seconds.
Yeah, that's exactly what the Rangers needed right now. As we said before, it's running clock, even during the whistles. Now it's 4-3. We still got 3 full minutes to go. 2 quick ones, and all of a sudden we've got a game.
And there he is again, Levine. He shoots, and it's wide right. Imagine if that one went in. 3 points in 30 seconds. Mathieu Levine putting on a show there, and there's Tanal. Tanal across crease. Kaba unable to put that one in, and the Bruins have it. That's McManus, who has 3 assists on the day. McManus taking it coast to coast. Quick move. McManus isn't able to put it past Gagné, and McManus thinks he was wrapped up by Fai. There's Levine again. Levine has Kaba with him. Levine to Fai, and that's intercepted by McManus. McManus has been all over the place in this game.
Well, he's gone to the bench for the Rangers.
And it's going to be an empty net now for the Rangers, as Jared said. And this is an opportunity for Pouliot to net his second of the game, but the Rangers do a great job of keeping it in the neutral zone. They're really going to have to make a push now. 2 minutes left, down by 1. It's in the hands of their best player, and let's see what he could do. Tanal takes it up the ice. He passes it to Levine. Levine has been extremely dangerous in this period with 2 points. Let's see what he could do now. He's by himself. Tries to wrap around the net and look for an opening. He passes it to Trou. Trou shoots it on net. One-time shot by Fai goes out of bounds. And there's going to be a face-off. 1 minute and 45 seconds left in game time. 2 minutes left in real time. It looks like this game is going to be played till the very end here. There's a whistle there by the referee. We'll see what's going on.
Mathis Gagné is back in the net for the Rangers now.
Yeah.
Of course, this is a running clock still.
Rangers players a little bit confused on that one. They wanted to stay with 6 men on the ice. Backhand by Tanal. Blocked. And there's Trou going to retrieve the puck. Dumps it off for Levine. Levine able to get a stick on it, but not able to get control. Lucier with it now. Lucier with the hat trick in this game. Player of the game so far if the Bruins end up in this win, looking for his 4th goal on the night. Kaba unable to locate it. Fai tries to clear it, but he can't. There's Levine again. Is he going to do 4? And he does! Levine, not Levine, Lucier with his 4th goal of the day in this game. Unbelievable performance by Lucier. A true goal scorer's goal, and all 4 of his goals have been one-timers, Jared.
Yeah, I mean, that's some real killer instinct there from Dylan Lucier. Even with the goalie in the net, he still manages to beat Mathis Gagné. It feels like everything that comes off that stick of Dylan Lucier is just bound for the mesh. And it's 5-3 now. Not even sure they're going to drop the puck again on this one.
And they're not. The clock is going to run down to the final buzzer. And the player of the game there has to go to Dylan Lucier. He was set up perfectly on each of his 4 goals, but it takes a goal scorer and a sniper to put those in the net where they belong. And Dylan Lucier did just that. A great game overall here for our last game of the day. in the NHL Kids Tournament at the Pierrefonds International Sports Complex. That was the Bruins beating the Rangers 5-3. For Jared Lakin-Minkoff, I'm Blake Saraga. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.